Hey guys, happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Today I want to talk about detaching and how to do it properly because I think that a lot of people only do it so they would get what they want and they're kind of doing it because of their wish, whether it's an ex, whether it's a job, whether it's something else, and they're not doing it for the right reasons. So, I'm going to share a little story with you about something that happened to me personally recently. This is going to be one of those vibrationally easy situations where obviously you don't need a spell. So I just want to say that I'm totally aware, and you don't have to comment on this, that this is not going to work on axes, on complex situations. This is just something that's going to go along with the whole other things that you will be doing for getting your ex back, and if it's very complex, again with your spell work and everything. But this is not such a situation at all. It's just something where I want to show you detaching. So it's not going to be a spell work example, but it is going to be a very good one anyways. So um I have some friends in my life that I'm not that uh, close to, I guess. And even though I think dearly of them, I had a feeling that I'm not that important to them. So, for example, specifically, I have two friends that I haven't seen in a while, and they don't really reach out to me either. And usually, I reach out to them, and then they sometimes reply, sometimes they don't. And I was just thinking how this is a connection I want to kind of let go, connections that I want to let go just because I didn't feel like it was good for me vibrationally to feel like I am not appreciated and to feel like there is not mutual, like mutual give and take in a connection. So I was thinking, okay, these friendships are not working. I was not angry at them. I was not resentful. I was not, feeling like a victim, even. None of that. I was just like, this is not serving me. So I'm going to let these connections go. And the process of letting go for me is, and this is something that you can also use, of course, is analyzing the situation, kind of seeing what is going wrong, what is happening, why I'm not comfortable with that, why I, deserve better, and why I'm striving to different type of connections. And then I journal about it as well sometimes, and I did it this time. I journaled about him. I wrote all of my feelings around it and why I felt that it was time for this to be kind of, resolved. And I've just decided to let it go, like honestly, let it go. And that was my intention. My intention was to let it go, detach for me. So I didn't have an intention in terms of them. My only intention was that I am no longer burdened by that connections and don't feel like, something's just off. It didn't feel comfortable for me. So my intention was to let it go for me. So I was doing it for myself. I was doing it simply so I can feel like better and just be surrounded with connections that actually work, that actually are based on mutual, just give and take, mutual, that are mutually, how do I put it? Well, you know what I mean. And that was my only intention behind it. And anyways, the other day, the day after, the day after, both of these friends reached out to me at the same time. So I got texts from both of them at the same time, the very same time. So, what happened there? Are we going to explain this? So, what happened here was that before, obviously, because the energy was not, it was not mutually on the same level. So, it was more give from me than from them. And therefore they couldn't, step up because I was the one doing all of that, energetically, plus, with actions. And when that energy changed for me, and it just honestly changed, because I detached, I decided to let go, and there were no expectations behind it. There was nothing behind it. There was no resentment. There was honestly nothing behind this. I didn't do it because I wanted to manipulate them into texting me. That was not my intention at all. I only did it so I could like let go of those connections. And basically, my energy changed. They felt it. They felt the need to reach out. It's simple as that. So this is something that I tell you all the time. This is how it works. I know that this is not an example with an ex, and I know that if you have an ex and really complicated situation, it's not gonna work like that. You are gonna need spell work along with this, and you're gonna need to do a lot more work along with this, and it's gonna be a lot harder to let go and detach as well, because obviously it's a different type of attachment. It's a different type of bond. It's a lot different than this example. I know all of that. But this is to show you just the technicalities behind it, the mechanics, if you will, just to show you how it works and why it works. And it's very important with vibrational work in general to do it for yourself, because vibrational work is for you. It doesn't bring back access. Spells do that. Vibrational work is just putting you in the right vibration. It's for you. So it's for you and your vibration, and you have to approach it from that perspective. This is something that's good for me. This is something that's going to help my anxiety. This is something that's going to help my attachment. This is something that's going to help me. I'm not doing this just for my spell. I'm not doing this um, just to get this person back. I'm not doing this for this person. I'm doing this for myself. That is how you approach it. And I have no expectations regarding them. I just want to feel better. I just want to be more awake, be more aware, be more connected. That's what I want. This is how you approach it. These are intentions you should put behind it when you're detaching, when you're letting go. It should be about yourself, not about the person. And it doesn't mean that you have to stop wanting the person. I never stopped wanting to be their friends. I was just like detaching and letting go from the connection that wasn't working. I wasn't like planning on like ditching them or anything like that. I just wanted to let go of that energy that I had, that energy bond that I had with them, where I was like doing all the work. That's the only thing I was detaching from. I wasn't detaching from them as people. I wasn't detaching from, I still like them. I still love them. I still don't mind, them reaching out and things like that. I wasn't detaching from that. I was simply detaching from my own need to, have them as friends, from my emotions. That's what I was detaching from the perspective that I was the giver, and it was not there was not a balance in that connection. That was what I was detaching from. So I hope this makes sense. I hope you kind of understand what we are detaching from, really, and how we are supposed to do it, because this is the key and it's very important. And I think that a lot of people do this in a wrong way. So I hope this was helpful. I love you guys. I'm excited about tomorrow. It's the Aries full moon. Yay. Anyways, at least here it's tomorrow. Bye, guys.